Hello, welcome. This is Gabriel. Today we are going to be looking at the introduction to PHP. And before we dive deep into that, let us understand and put some basic things in place. So, what is PHP? PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. It is a widely used open source general purpose scripting language for developing web applications. So, you can also embed this script into your HTML document easily. So we are not going to go deep into the introductive part, but it's very good if you intend to develop web applications, and it works mostly on the server side compared to HTML, CSS that work more on the client side or the front end. So if you want to become a full stack developer, you need to learn PHP. So for us to start, we have to set up our environment. So what I've done, I have the first thing you have to do is to install XAMPP. Okay, XAMPP here is going to be, it's a cross platform server side, so it will help us to run our PHP script locally without the need of our internet connection. So you need to get this installed. I think the latest one should be 8.4 right now. So get that installed, and then to on it, you have to on the server. Here I can stop, and you can stop both. Okay, so these are two. We are going to use the Apache server, and then we are also going to use the MySQL database. So these are the two options you will have to set it on. The next thing you are going to do now is to create a file or a folder. So what I've done, I've created a folder, learn PHP, and that folder should be on your htdoc. Okay, it should be inside your htdoc. So when you open up your, let's say you go to your, if you're using Mac, you go to your application XAMPP folder, you open up the XAMPP file, and then you have to install or create your folder inside this htdoc. Okay, so we are not going to go deep into that. Why should it be here, and so on. So after that, just simply drag your file or get a text editor. Here I'm using Sublime Text Editor. So I'm using Sublime Text Editor. You can use anyone. You can use C, Notepad++. You can use Atom. You can use, I have a video that I've actually set up that I have bring down some few text editors that you can use. You can use VS Code. I think that's the most popular right now because it has a lot of functionalities. But in this our session, I will be using Sublime Text Editor. So after you have done that, you simply drag your folder, okay, and you bring it to your text editor. Now after bringing that to your text editor, you can create, that means you press Ctrl to create a new file. Okay, you create a new file on that folder. You can name that file index.php. Okay, you can name it index.php or any one that you wish to do. You see, I will learn, you can say, okay, learn php.php. Okay, so this one you can do that, or you can say index.php. So right now I've already saved my file. and I've named it index.php, and that's what we are going to be using right now. So let us write our first program. Now when you have set up your XAMPP and it is running, for you to know that it's running, you have to go to the web browser and type there localhost. Okay, you type localhost. This one will indicate that your server is on. If I go back and off the server, if I stop Apache running, and you see it is stopped. So if I refresh here, you see it's not working. Okay, because this site can't be reached. So it's very important for you to on your server. So once that is done, for you to create your database, you need PHPMyAdmin. For now, we don't need it for now. When the time comes, we will definitely have to explain on how you can do that, how you can insert information from your form to your database, and so on. So now we want to run our script. So what you are going to do, you are going to type localhost. So our folder name is learn.php. Okay, and it's learn.php, and our file is index.php. That's the path you have to follow for you to actually get your information displayed on the web browser. Okay, so you see there's nothing so far on look at the path localhost / learn.php / index.php. That's the path. So right now we don't have anything, nothing is displaying because we don't have anything that has been written. Okay, so if I say welcome to this program, I believe you can see well, and now I save. If I go back and refresh, you see it is there just displaying. Okay, but this is not how we write our PHP script. So the way we have to do it, we have to put everything inside our PHP document, PHP tag. Okay, this is how you write it. This is how you write it. This is the body. Okay, you can write everything that you want to write inside here. There are different ways in which you can actually write your code, but this one is the most popular way to use. If you want to get it, you can just learn more to understand how you can write the PHP script in different ways. So for now, we use this tag, which is the uh, the way it is displayed for you to actually write your PHP code. So for us to display information on the web browser, okay, display information on the web browser, we are going to use the command echo. Okay, so echo is being used to display, just like you use print and printf to display information on your web browser using C++. Here we use echo. Okay, so you say echo, then everything that you want to write, you put it in colon, and then you now type in what you want to write. You say hello my people. Okay, you save, and you refresh. You see it is written there, hello my people. Okay, let us use print f or print, because the print return a value. Okay, So if you say print, you put it now argument, hello my beautiful people. You still close it. Okay, so that semicolon indicate the closing of the statement. You see that we have everything going on the same line. So for us to move to the next line, it is important to use the break tag. Okay, to do that, once you save. Okay, so it is as we said, it should be inside. So if there's an issue, you notice that it's not going to work. So you have to be, it's not running, meaning that once it gets to a point, we insert that inside our, you have to insert that inside the column, the quotation. Okay, so that is how you write it. Then next one is printf. Okay, printf, you are going to, it's more of it's mostly used in C. Okay, that is mostly used in C. So we're going to see it here also. You say hello, or close it, and then you run. Displaying, so we need to put in the break tag. So these are the different ways in which you can actually display information on your web browser. Okay, so this is where we're going to end for today. On our next session, we're going to look at variables. But notice that, or you should note that we are going to be using more of echo. Okay, the other two we're not going to use. We use more of echo. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on our next video.